Hi, so welcome back to another video. This one might be a little bit longer today because we're going to write up our whole month of June each week, because I like to sort of see at the beginning of the month just where we need to be with our finances to know if we need anything extra to pay the basic bills and costs of things like that. So the bird's getting excited like usual. Just to recap, in case you're new here, we are a family of 5. We live in South Australia. It's myself, my partner, and our 3 children. We have a school-aged child, a pre-kindy aged child, and a baby. So this is our journey for the year of the bird every time for the year of 2022, trying to reduce down our debt this year. And just want to get wobbly. So far I have written up just our wages that we were paid overnight in there. And I have, written up our monthly bills. Now, I think I noticed when I was doing, I need to add in somewhere, let's just put it like here, AGL. And then we've got the water bill is going to be due too, and I reckon I'm going to have to save that over a few pays. So let's just say here as well, say SA water, just to make sure we're putting some money aside. We'll get paid here again, so SA water. Let me just see, because yeah, there were a few things that I was like, oh no, I think I forgot to add that in. Where is Netflix on here? See, I don't think I've got Netflix in here either, so, and maybe I do and I just can't see it, but it doesn't matter if we've got it in there twice. Better to double up on it than not have it. Okay, so, oh, and I had to change. So we start at Monday now. We always used to start at Sunday because I updated my phone and the calendar changed. And so you'll know that I do this to follow how my phone calendar looks. So look, I think that's probably everything. And I do need to make a cash payment. I got the bill today. It was $1.40 something. But I'm going to put extra to it. So let's just jump straight in. What I'm actually going to do is take a photo here with the iPad. Sorry. Just so that I don't have to keep flicking backward and forwards on the pages. Usually I do it with my phone. Whoa. But I'm using my phone, obviously, to record. So that's no good. Here's my coin jar there. Okay, so the first 2, let's find my highlighters, the 7th, and let's have a look what colours we used last time. So I reckon let's do purple for that one. And I always highlight this just to make it really super obvious for, like, if I'm looking or my partner's looking, anyone can see what week we're in very, very easily. Okay. This one I think we'll do pink. And so this is like a full video today. I don't think I've ever done one fully going through and doing my whole write-up of my monthly things. So, yeah. I don't really find it. I suppose I've never put it up before because I don't know if it's really that interesting, and it's going to be a long video, so it's something long to watch. I mean, I have these sort of videos play a lot when I'm working from home, because I put them on. I work from home and my littlest one is at home while I'm working from home, so I put these sort of videos on because I'm not talking to him, but it's a way then that he's listening to someone talk. I don't know, I think it's just good for him. You know, if I can't be sitting with him talking to him, someone else is. And he's got his few favourite ladies that he especially likes to listen to. It's very cute. There's just some people that obviously, you know, they've got a really nice voice for a little baby to listen to. I don't know, he always gets really happy listening to a few people that are on here. So that's really cute. But yeah, that's really the only time when I watch longer ones, or I have it playing in the background while I'm working, just for like working from home. Like, it's sort of a little bit lonely sometimes. You're here all by yourself with a little baby that doesn't talk back to you so far. So yeah, just a little bit lonely sometimes. So nice to have the company of listening to other people here on YouTube. Oh, my pen is really... It's not an expensive pen. We got this from, I think, up in Cairns. There's you can go on the Sky Rail up and then catch the train back down. And we did that a few years ago, and we actually did the gold class because we had the 2 kids with us, and having the nicer seats and sort of dedicated spot to sit, we were definitely interested in. So let's get this written up. And I'll just double check because I'm sitting down to do this. Maybe I'll zoom you in. Let's have a look just so we can see a little bit closer. That might be better. Try not to have my arm like covering everything the whole time. I don't know, I can't remember off the top of my head how much the water bill is. I know it's more expensive than the last one, which I was really annoyed about. I think it's definitely over $200 and something. Do 30. Just see if I can come back through here, and when would we have got our last one? Maybe in January? Sorry, I'm going off tangent here. I might have to leave it because it gets emailed to me on my phone, and again, I'm using my phone, so that makes it hard. Here we go, water. And the orange one. Say water. So I reckon this time we'll just put it in as a guesstimate at $2.50. But I'm only saving up for half this pay. So $2.50 to 2. So what's that? $125. Cool. Then we've got our mortgage. And so I do have to flick back because if you have been watching for a little while, you'll know that we have, like, each fortnight the mortgage is different. So we're going to allow just a little bit extra to cover, just in case those interest rates, we get a notification that they have gone up. We haven't as yet, so touch wood. We have our car loan and childcare, and these are always like just our standard. We always have, everything seems to be loaded on for a Friday. Boost is 40. Childcare, I think I always overestimate with it, just in case. 120. And that looks like everything thus far. So let me find my, cause I've only got my here. I've only got my work calculator. It's got my name on it, so I have to use my dodgy little black one, which is just cheap and not nasty, but kind of is nasty. It's just not the best quality. Like, you know, for what it is, it's fine. So we had no rollover. I'm just going to put this in here for now. Had no rollover from the previous week/month. Because we're starting off getting paid this time, so I didn't feel like we needed it, and I'd rather that money go over to our debt. So groceries, we are doing 200 at the moment, but I've had a bit of like rollover in that envelope each week, so I'm not sure. Maybe I can take it back down, but like to maybe like 170. I don't know. It's hard because I don't always want to go into the bank to get money out. So from the ATM, I can only get 50s and 20s, which is a real pain. But I guess because we're in a rural area. Now, I'm not going to do anything for fuel. So 200 plus 20 plus 20. So I'm thinking I want to do 60 in fun, 20 here and 20 there. Give us a total of $300. Oh gosh, I hope all the like calculations are correct on here. I usually would do this in pencil because I don't like to commit to pen when I'm not too sure. I'm just going to leave that then with the 1,468, which you can't see, there you go, to go for rollover. Because we get paid fortnightly or bi-weekly, some places call it. So we say 1,468. 1,468. And I know I could put like the whole thing, just zoom out a little bit, the whole thing on here and do like a fortnightly budget, but I find for myself it's much better for accountability, I think, if I'm doing it weekly still, because that way I can sort of see if we're getting off track a lot quicker than if I was leaving it fortnightly, because I like to be just in touch with exactly what is going on here. Childcare. AHM is our hospital and extras cover. So 3. So I think it's the bigger mortgage, which we're going to do again a little bit extra just in case. Now let's see what the UE amount is at the beginning of the month. It's like 172 is what we had in there previously. AGL, I'm just going to do, let's just say $100 because it's getting colder now, and our feed-in tariff for our solar is really not great anymore. And now, especially that I'm working at home and like, you know, just running the heater here all day, we're getting a power bill. So it's not ideal. And so see here, this is going to be only left with 242. We've got to do our groceries. Let's see, let's try doing 170 here, and we'll just see how we go that week. And then this is something too, like sometimes I don't know how much I'm going to use from these, whether I'll need to top them up for that next week. So however it works out, I'll get this back to 0, because then we get paid again in that next week. So this is 8th to the 14th, and it was pink. And then obviously we do have like rent and things like that, but the way that these weeks finish, if we see any rent, it's only going to then be on this one. But I have scheduled some work to be done at our rental. The tenant wanted to do a few things, have a few things. He wanted to put in a new range hood, which I said that's fine, but we need the electrician to go around to sort of like make sure it gets all wired up properly. So now then this is tricky too, because we don't know exactly what our wages are going to be for the new month. So I reckon let's just play it safe with that amount. I think I said last time there is a percentage of our wage that I sort of hold back, because we get paid with like bonuses and commissions and that sort of thing. It really jumps around and varies each month. So it's not a huge percent. It'd be like, 5%, not even 5% of what we get paid in total. But just to cover, like, I guess have a buffer in the background, and just cover like other things if we're out and about. It's nice if we need to like spend money or something, we don't have the cash on us, or maybe an unexpected thing sort of crops up, like with the kids and that. So it's just most of the time it just gets filtered back through in the back end, which you don't see to different savings accounts or things like that. But most of the time it gets used on like weekend activities with the kids. Now that my partner's working this different job, he sort of gets less time at home with the kids. So on the weekend, we've probably been going out and doing a little bit more than previously we would have. Just because, family time is important. So then we've got Disney, which I think is about $12. I'm not too sure. SA Water, we're paying for the other half of that bill. So mortgage. But you can sort of see here, like, our bills aren't that, crazy. So we are lucky that we've been able to reduce down our debt quite substantially. Let's have a look here. Okay. That's it for that week. Now, we're saying $4.50. My memory is so terrible. If you watched the last video I put up, like, how many times did I need to count my cash? That was ridiculous. My brain is just, I don't know. Mum brain, 3 kids, like, whatever brain cells I've got left were then cooked by working end of month yesterday. Just help me. Send help. And groceries. We've been doing, and we'll see if we can do the 170 again, I reckon. Feeling confident, feeling comfortable. Fuel, at this point we may need to do 30, that rounds out to 200. House, medical, and fun. I'm just leave those as 0 for now, only because, like, again, I don't know, it's really just dependent if they get used or not. So let's just say at this stage we're not going to allocate any money to those. Sorry, I'm sitting down, so I hope you can see what I'm writing down here. I can only move the book so much because I've got photo frames on my work desk here, just like of our family photos. So, and then we're going to roll that over, and hopefully the bills aren't as high than in this week. 22, 24. And we can actually have a bit of money to put towards some other things. So rollover was 1590. Okay, and sort of see where I'm at. So we've got SGIC, that's an insurance, mortgage. So how do you all do your budgets? Do you write them up for the whole month? Do you just do like week by week? I really prefer I do the whole year, honestly, if I could, and really plan out exactly how much money, we're going to need for like the whole year. I'd love to do that, but imagine how much time that would take. So that's just not viable. Now, Netflix, I don't know, is Netflix $12? I'm not sure. I'm very out of touch with the prices on those things, just because I put money in the account. Obviously, there's always enough money in the account because it's coming out without a drama, like it's not getting overdrawn. So, except I must admit, it did get overdrawn the other week. I didn't realise that something on the iPad the kids use, and there was a purchase, excuse me, and then it went through twice, and it was something like we were happy to purchase it, but then it went through twice, and lucky though, iTunes, I guess, are pretty switched on. You can go in and be like, this was a duplicate purchase, my child purchased this and shouldn't have, sort of thing. So I was able to get that money back. So, thank goodness. But I think it was because we've got 2 iPads. One's really old. And so because it was like on both of them, but now we've just back to using the one, the kids just have to share, which then causes more arguments than it doesn't cause. So I don't know. Obviously, we all start off being like, we're never going to let our children have iPads. Yeah. And that's never how it sort of seems to work out, in my opinion. Like, it just doesn't. I'm going to put 40 to here, just so if I want to only go to the ATM, it's a nice even figure to get out, but obviously subject to change. So we've got 680 take, 550. Now we are really and truly focusing on trying to pay off this car ASAP. So I'm just wondering, 430. I need to still beef up my emergency fund. Definitely going to be putting some to that car loan in our account for it. And I think we still need to put some in here. So I think, let's say if we do even if we did 300 to the emergency fund, and then we have 130, and honestly, anything is better than nothing. And then we don't need to roll over because we get paid then the next week. And let's just copy exactly what we did for the previous wages. and Centrelink. So then what's this? I'm lost. Why did I put the 24th? It's not the 24th. I think it should be the 28th. I don't know why I did that. That's why I was looking here, because I was like, do we have another week? But no, that's the last week. So June for us is a four week spread here. Let's have a look. This one is blue. And we did green. And there's only one bill coming out then in this budget here. So I'll just put it in here. But what would that be then? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5th. But it will get written up properly in our July. So that's everything so far. So we definitely have enough money to make everything work, and we've got enough to put into there. We've got enough to buy groceries, so that's good. Just sorry, it's a real bummer. I wish I had a better setup so that I could know exactly where all my things needed to be. Thank you for sticking around for this video. Sorry it was so long, but that's, you know, real life when you're writing your budget up. It takes time, and you got to give it the time. So I will see you on my next video. Thank you very much. Bye.